It's that time of the year again. The Game Awards 2025 nominations are out, filled with expected contenders and a few surprising picks. But what we really don't know is the kind of game reveals and trailers Jeff Keighley has lined up. Every year the show brings a mix of hype moments and some misses. But last year's show was easily the best Game Awards I have ever seen. Almost every reveal was a banger. Okami finally got a sequel, Elden Ring Night Reign was shown, we got Onimusha, Intergalactic and so much more. So naturally my expectations for this show are sky high this year. In this video, I'm going through the games I hope to see at the show. Some predictions are realistic, some are just pure wishful thinking. But honestly, that's the fun part, right? With that said, let's get started. Last time we saw Lara Croft was in 2018 with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Ever since that game, we haven't gotten a new Tomb Raider game and the time is definitely now. Her rebooted trilogy was good enough that she deserves to have her story continue and become the legendary Tomb Raider we know and love. Both Eidos and Crystal Dynamics currently seem to be not that busy, so I do think they're going to cook up a new game. With more leaks and rumors circling online about a potential new entry does align with the Game Awards timing and makes sense as Amazon Prime Video is in production with a new TV show based on the games. What I'm curious about is that will they continue her story from the newer games or soft reboot the franchise again? I really do hope they continue her story from the newer trilogy as the potential for the character was really high. Still, whatever happens, I expect the reveal at this year's show. Okay, every gaming event now, I keep saying we are going to see Leon S. Kennedy show up. If I took a shot every time I said that, I probably would have already passed out. With the recent news of Resident Evil Requiem being featured in this year's Game Awards, made the chance of Leon being finally revealed very likely. It is common knowledge now that he will be in the game and RE9 will serve as his final installment. I am predicting that we will finally see his full reveal and his version of the gameplay. A more action-focused combat with third-person view that features an older Leon with a beard? Yeah, I can 100% see that coming. I highly doubt Capcom will keep him a secret until the release. Plus, his pre-order costumes has been leaked already, so there's no point keeping him out of the marketing. The Game Awards will be the perfect place for him to pop up, and I believe he will definitely be there. I honestly think 007 First Light will be featured in the show. Currently, the marketing for this game is full steam ahead, and I love everything I have seen from it so far. But this time around, I think we will get the reveal of the villain. As popular as James Bond himself is, his villains are as popular and iconic as him. So to feature an exciting trailer with a reveal from this iteration of a Bond villain would get me so excited. Whether the villain will be a mystery person and get their identity revealed later, or actually cast someone well known and make them part of the marketing campaign is to be seen, but whatever they do, I am sure I will be super excited. I need to clarify by saying that I am not a Souls-like fan. I don't enjoy these types of games at all, but I'm really happy many other people do, and I know I am in the minority. But saying that, I actually think we will see a new trailer for From Software's newest game, The Duskbloods. After Sony leaving the Bloodborne IP in the dust, From Software went to Nintendo to do a spiritual successor with this game. Aesthetically, it looks the same, weird, creepy, gothic, and the gameplay will be similar to nearly all of their Souls-like games. I can really see Jeff Keighley bringing Duskbloods to the show because of his past partnerships with From Software. Both Elden Ring and Elden Ring Night Reign were showcased at his show, so I really wouldn't be surprised if we got a new gameplay trailer. The only question remains is that, will Nintendo market it at the Game Awards or not? Just like the Leon S. Kennedy reveal, I keep predicting that Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra will show up at every major gaming event. And honestly, it should have by now. The game was originally scheduled for early 2026 release, but after getting delayed, we've been left waiting with barely any updates. With a project this big, featuring a unique World War II setting, while also starring Captain America and Black Panther, yeah, you'd expect Marvel and Skydance to start ramping up the marketing soon. The TGA is the perfect stage for that, and I predict that it will show up with a gameplay trailer. I have been interested in this game for so long now and dying to see any updates from it. With Amy Hennig, best known for the Uncharted series, helming this project, I couldn't be more excited for an action-adventure game set in the Marvel universe. If they want to reignite the hype and reassure fans that the delay is worth it, this is exactly the place to drop a new trailer. The cult classic game Okami was in need of a sequel for many years, and then last year's Game Awards, the game finally got one.
Might not have ever seemed a possibility. If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
The announcement was very simplistic as it was just telling people it exists, but man, the excitement was there. I could not believe Capcom were making a sequel to Okami. Now it has been a year and I think either a cinematic or a gameplay trailer will be shown in this year's show. I am really looking forward to the visuals and how the game will look and feel. The brushstroke art style is excellent and with modern gen graphics, it has the potential of being a visual delight. Capcom has been killing it lately and Okami 2 being great wouldn't surprise me at all. Alright guys, here it is. my wild guess for this year's show is Half-Life 3. Alright, I know the possibility of this happening is really quite low, but with any Jeff Keighley show, you never really know what you're going to get. Chatter about Half-Life 3 has been circling the internet for many years now, but we still haven't seen any kind of tease. Still, a reveal at the Game Awards actually makes more sense than it seems. Valve has used Jeff Keighley's shows before and often partnered with him for major industry moments. The Game Awards is also one of the most watched gaming events in the world, meaning if Valve ever wanted to drop a bombshell moment with maximum impact, this would be the place to do it. On top of that, the franchise's renewed momentum after Half-Life Alyx shows Valve isn't done with this universe yet. While it's highly unlikely, the idea of Half-Life 3 finally appearing on a massive global stage like the TGA isn't completely impossible, and that's exactly why it's such a fun prediction for me. Like I said, it is highly unlikely, but come on now. A man can only dream, right? Alright, this one is more of a wish than prediction, but I really hope we get a teaser for a new Dead Rising game. It can be cinematic or a short logo reveal, just something acknowledging its existence. With the recent rumor of a new game happening that stars Frank once again and set in Hollywood, got me thinking of a reveal happening in the Game Awards making sense. I do think Capcom is working on a new game in the franchise, because why would they release Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster last year out of nowhere? It was so that newer fans get to know this series before an eventual new game. I know I have talked about Capcom a lot in this video, but I really do think they will be there. They always come with multiple games in nearly every gaming event, so I wouldn't be surprised if they showed up with 3 or 4 trailers. That rumor of the new game being set in a Hollywood set really excites me though. Imagine all the quirkiness this series is known for, and the freedom you have with the gameplay set in a movie set that features props, film equipment, and costumes sound like a dream Dead Rising zombie game to me. I thought we would get a new look at the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake, but recently Ubisoft confirmed that it wouldn't be at the show, so I will substitute that game with another remake from them. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake has been in development for some time now, and I do think the reveal is imminent. If Ubisoft confirmed that Prince of Persia won't be at the show, then they would have done the same for the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake as well. So there's points at having a reveal at the Game Awards, or its own dedicated showcase, but come on now. You have a chance to reveal at the biggest stage of gaming? I think it makes sense. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is arguably the best of the franchise for many people, so a remake will be welcomed if it's done right. I love pirate team stuff and always get a kick out of those kind of games. If the parkour, the visuals, and the gameplay are good, then I'll be happy. Let's hope we will see it in a few days. Lastly, I am confident in saying that we will get a new trailer for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. The newest IP from Naughty Dog was revealed at last year's show, and I think we have waited long enough for a new trailer. I can see the game showing a trailer that is vague, yet still featuring jaw-dropping in-game footage like how they did with the trailer for The Last of Us many years ago, where they featured Abby without telling us who she was. Many fans, including me, thought she might have been Ellie's mom, but we were so wrong. Anyways, like I said, a new trailer for Intergalactic that features other characters that are confirmed to be in the game would be ideal and expand what the game has to offer to us. For me, Naughty Dog never misses, so any news we get from them about their new title will be welcomed. Hopefully the game releases before PS6, but I can see it being a cross-gen title. Either way, I believe Intergalactic will be shown in this year's show. So that was my game review wish list and predictions for the Game Awards 2025. Yes, I know that some are outright wishes that I'm trying to make them become reality, but for others, I honestly believe they will show up. Last year's show was literally the best ever, and I think Jeff Keighley took all the notes to make this year's show same or even better. I am honestly so excited to watch it, and I'll be live here on my YouTube channel, so please make sure to tune in. It will be a long stream. But before that, let me know down below, what games do you think will show up and who do you think will win Game of the Year? As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see everyone on the next video.